E aí, galerinha, tudo bem? Agora estou aqui anunciando o megafone. Hoje estamos aqui no megafone uma participação especial. Ele que se chama Treshon J. Smith. É, a gente vai contar com a entrevista com esse grande artista e numa semana especial para ele. É que ele vem trazendo aqui veio falar um pouquinho na semana de seu aniversário. Então, bora conferir?
Welcome to Megaphony, the show where we amplify the voices and stories of people who matter, voices that deserve to be heard. I'm your host, Rodrigo Mazzotti, and today we have an extraordinary guest whose journey through the music industry and entrepreneurship is nothing short of inspiring. And his music has been playing on our radio station since 2021. He was introduced to our stations in December 2021 through Leticia. Our guest today is Treshon J. Smith, a dynamic force in the world of music and business. Born in Ohio, he discovered his passion for music at a young age. He started out at the age of 14. He was only 14 years old when he started doing music. And then he recorded his first song, Gunshot, and then he created mixtapes that laid the foundation for his future in the music industry. So despite facing numerous challenges, as you would expect, right? Despite facing numerous challenges, including the devastating loss of his mother and the financial struggles of pursuing education and dreams simultaneously, he never wavered in his determination. Founder of On the Mountain Records, he and head director of virtual management agency. He has not only made a name for himself as a music artist, but also as a savvy entrepreneur. His journey from recording songs in his house to starting his own record label and then producing multiple albums is a testament to his resilience and talent. And I think he does that. We're going to ask him that. He decided to start a label to also help aspiring artists, right? To help other artists grow too. In addition to his musical achievements, Treshon has also ventured into the literary world, authoring several books. Of course, with all that he has, and as an entrepreneur, you'd be dying, I believe you are too, dying to read some of his books, right? So he also writes books, authoring. He has authored and continues to author several books that reflects his experience and wisdom. So his latest endeavor, the virtual project management agency, showcases his versatility and commitment to innovation in both IT and creative industries. So join us as we delve into the life and career of this mind, of this master, master of writing, master of music, Treshon J. Smith. We're going to explore the highs and lows of his careers, his careers. If we think of the multiple careers he has had, the challenges and triumphs, and the relentless drive that fuels his success. This is Megaphone. I'm your host, Rodrigo Mazzotti. So, Treshon, we're delighted to have you.
Glad to be on the show also.
Okay, so Brazil is delighted to have you. We were excited to hear from you because it's been a while since 2021. We haven't heard from you. So you have faced significant challenges, including the loss of your mother. Let's just call it a hardship. Losing a parent, and especially your mother. I believe you were pretty close to her, and you lost her at a very young age. So, how did this personal tragedy shape your music and your determination to succeed in the music industry?
Well, actually, when I graduated from high school, 2012, uh, and I started going to community college for a little bit. My mom died a year after I graduated. She was able to see me graduate and was happy that I graduated from high school, but she died of natural causes. Um, but I mean, it affected me for a long time. It took me a while to get over it. I had to I had to go to a lot of different uh certain stipulations to like get over it. But uh my older brother that lived in Illinois, uh he he me and him, he kind of helped me like recover recover a lot. And so I used to stay in Ohio. When my mom died, I moved to Illinois to better my career. And when I moved to Illinois, um, it's a lot better opportunities for me to increase my income, increase my business, and everything. It's like once I moved to Illinois, it bettered my career. Um, and knowing that my mom want me to continue to move on with my legacy, because my mom loved my music herself, and she kind of reason why my artist name is my music artist name, which is Trey Rap, because she started calling me that. Everyone else started to also call me that. Uh, but but uh, I just know that my mom wanted me to continue on with my legacy, and if she was here today, um, she'll love where I'm at right now, and love the person I came out to be. All the education that I've done and it's still doing also, um, and the the business of the music legacy that I'm starting, and not only doing that, and the music people that I'm collaborating with, and um, um, so more overall, all in all, that's the reason. Because of my mom, um, that's what makes me move on farther with my business.
And it is his birthday, folks. As we having this conversation, he was happy to have his interview with us on his birthday. So we are so delighted to have him, and also we're also kind of like flattered that he agreed to speak to you folks in Brazil. That goes to show how much he loves his fan base, people who appreciate his music, and how serious he is. Because again, he decided to have his to talk about his career, to have this conversation on his birthday. And his mom. So then another reason I believe his mom will be proud. And also, when to me, when an artist decides to start a music label, it means that they're not only want to have a, to grow as an artist themselves, but they also want to help other artists through a music label. That's how I see people who start music labels, who open up this kind of business. So starting a record label from scratch is no small is no small task. It's no small task. That's huge. So what were the biggest obstacles you encountered while establishing on the Mountain Records, and how did you overcome this?
Uh, so the the biggest obstacle I had was first getting incorporated, and because that's actually supposed to be the easiest, um but I kept telling myself that I would want to get incorporated, and people say I should get incorporated, but I was just like, um I had so many reasons to think that I shouldn't get incorporated, and then um all of a sudden, after talking with a lot of different people, I found out it's better for me to be incorporated. So I had to pay lawyers in the thousands to help me incorporate my business with my right bylaws, my right EIN number, um, and, and business bank account, and everything like that. And even after getting that done, it's more stuff uh, to that. I had to find a lot of different people to work for me and help me do this label a lot better. And I did good at finding some of these people, but some of these people that I had working for me, they did not do things the proper way. So some people I had to let go once I found people that was better. And now I have a very, very strong team. Not only is my team strong, they not just USA based. Um, um, some of the members of my team are in Bangladesh. Some of the members that's on members of my team that's on contract with me are in the Philippines, and so it and still to this day it takes a lot of money paying them weekly, but whatever it takes weekly paying them is a lot cheaper than paying uh people in my own country, and they work a lot harder also. But it took me that was the hardest thing, I say, finding the right uh team to help me and everything. And also after finding the right team, able to increase sales and revenue, because um I'm still working on increasing more revenue, but I've learned a lot, with my royalties. I learned uh, a little bit more than what I thought that I, a little bit more than I thought I could know, and another big hard part was getting my website done, www.onthemountainrecords.com. I started off trying to design it myself as on the www.onthemountainrecords.org, but we switched over to www.onthemountainrecords.com and making it an e-commerce website. When I started off from scratch, it was not the best as, of course, it wasn't the best as I wanted it to be, but then I had to move to another person helping me out, but I found out the way he wasn't doing it wasn't right. Then I tried to move to another person helping me out, and it wasn't mobile friendly, and then he wasn't working as hard as I wanted. But when I got with the team that I have now, we was able to put the website out the the uh the real correct way. And also it was hard finding artists. Because the artists that I find, um after they signed, two of the artists that they signed with me, they they wasn't very serious. So I had to wait till their contract in. I guess they were just trying to chase a little cloud more by saying they was on their label. So I had to wait till their contract in and stop dealing with them. But the new artists that I'm working with, different genre, different style, just they are they genre is called Afro beats, and that's a I'm they haven't completely signed with me, but they at least gave me uh 50% royalties with under me, like with my company. So it's still like they signed with me, but they not completely signed with me. They just gave me 50% royalties of some of their songs, but they still are good artists. And probably in like I say like 4 more months, I'm gonna have that album out. So those are the two. Those are the those was the hardest things right there.
And, the music industry is known for its volatility. It's a very volatile industry. So, have there been moments when you doubted your path? What kept you going during these times? Moments you were questioning whether or not you should open a label, whether or not you should really stay in the music industry or perhaps pursue something else.
Well, I mean, what kept me going is, um, my fan base and actually myself. Uh, I would say my fan base and myself just wanting something better to show before, but I've been doing this for a long time. I don't want to just keep doing this. Uh, I don't want to just keep doing this as a solo artist with an underground artist. So I feel like by incorporating a label, not only this label will make me uh more more lookable in the industry, but also um it will help my career better by because I may have also had a lot of contracts, a lot of people who wanted to put me on contract, but I turned a lot of them down because um I think they were shady contracts. So it's like I want to be more independent, and I felt like by opening up the label, I'm doing a better thing.
Yes. And with your background in entrepreneurship, you chose to also study at American Intercontinental University. So, how did this formal education influence your approach to business and your music career?
Yeah. So American Intercontinental University, I went there um actually now I'm studying at Colorado Technical University. Um American Intercontinental University was great. It was a great a great start, but the college that I'm in at now is Colorado Technical University, and my expected graduation is next year, June of 2025. But it helps out a lot actually, and it helps out a lot with with business, and not just business skills, but it helps me be a more social person with this with education, more furthering my education. And the reason why I started going back to school is because I wanted to improve my career, my business. A lot of people was like, "You already have a business license. Why do you need to go to school for it?" Okay, I already have a business license, but um, if I go to school, I can I can learn more stuff on ways to improve my business income or business everything.
And what is the major that at this Texas university you're in now?
Well, actually, my major was bachelor's, but I switched over to associates because my funding is running out. So I prefer to switch over to associate's degree.
Associate's degree in music.
No, sir. Associate degree in business administration.
Oh, interesting. But you've also studied music, I believe.
Um, Actually, no, I never studied music. I, I, I've I made a look up a lot of tutorials on music and work with a lot of different people in that was kind of bigger than me in the music industry. And I might have thought about wanting to go into studying music, but yeah, never actually studied music as in going to college for it.
Oh, I see, from education. But now you're writing books too, including stress at work. Very interesting topic. And I mean, that is interesting to anyone, any professional, stress at work. And the male dog. So, how do your literary pursuits complement your music career? And what unique challenges do they present?
Yeah. So the Male Dog and the Stress at Work, those all great books. It um I started off first of drafting everything myself and um and everything is wrote by me myself, but to push it out to the audience better, I had to have editors help edit my book. But not only that, those two books is another book that I just actually published on Kindle. If you Google my name, Treshon Smith, on Amazon, you'll find the book 3 Days Journey. That one was just published uh, New Year's Day. That one and my um, new album is out also. But those book that one, the new 3 Day Journey is more of my biography. The Male Dog and the Stress at Work is more of, um just like mystery books. Uh
Oh,
but
mystery
not
books?
Stress at Work is more of like just helping somebody with their work idea, but it's also another book, Mistake Donation, that I also made. But 3 Day Journey is 3 Day Journey in Wisconsin is about a trip that I took for 3 days in Wisconsin, and I was a merchandising audit where I did a lot of merchandising work and a paid hotel accommodation, and while on that job, I just talked about my stay, and they got lots of different photos in the book. And but those uh books, I think it makes me stand out better as an artist. And I'm also thinking about making another book soon, but I haven't got to that one yet.
But then this your latest book came out with your album. So what is this album about? About your latest album that was released on New Year's Day?
Um, so my album, my album can be found. It can also be, my album and my book can both be found on www.onthemountainrecords.com. But my new album is called I Sticks It Profile. And that's in all platforms right now. Also, Spotify, Tidal, Napster, and a lot of different platforms like my other albums. But I'm working on getting that more hard copy to be put in to some of the stores that I got consignment with also. But the album it's pretty much the music album is what is pretty much about my life, pretty much about my life, parts of my life. And it's pretty much not just about parts of my life, but it's pretty much inspirational music, I would say.
Yes, inspiration. I think that word defines you better than anything, because a lot of young artists look up to you. They look up to you as a role model. So, what advice would you give to young audiences? People are watching us now about navigating the intersection of creativity and business.
Uh, well, I would tell them first getting into business, they should look into it a lot more. And when I say looking into a lot more, they should study some education backgrounds of different principles. So now they don't just have to really go to school. You could just start out by looking at YouTube tutorials of different business adventures. So I'm not only just studying school. I've to get into to help my promoters. I also had to be a promoter myself, so I had to kind of start off looking at YouTube tutorials and see how other marketers do things with promoting music and not just music but different business stuff that they got on. So I would say for any new person trying to come into business, save up a lot of money first and then choose wisely at the business idea that you want to take, because every businessman take risks every day.
Yes, you've got to make the right choices, and we're curious now. If you could go back in time and meet your 14-year-old self, the one who started the music industry, your 14-year-old self, what would you say to your 14-year-old, the 14-year-old version of you, if could go back in time? What would you say to your 14-year-old version?
The 14th version of me, I would say the 14-year-old version of me would, wow, what, I'm sorry, 14-year-old version with me would be more of, more of a person I wouldn't like, but it's more of a character that I wouldn't like, because at that age, I mean, I knew music a little bit, and you know, I let a lot of feedback that people give me. You know, I wasn't good in taking feedback at that age. You know, but now I can take feedback and not bother me. You know, sometimes when people give me feedback, I reuse some of the feedback to better myself. But at that age, it's like at 14, with music, anything, I would say I need to work on a lot of education more, and I would need it to, I would need it to be on a little bit better supervision at that age.
Yes, that is quite a lesson. Also, the young audience is watching us. So, as we approach the end of this conversation, I want to know, like, if there's anything you'd like to say directly to our Brazilian audience. You know, something you'd like to say to your fan base. Perhaps something that I should have asked you and I didn't. So, is there anything you'd like to say to this TV audience?
I think we pretty much covered everything. Everybody knows that I have a new book out. Everybody knows that I also have a new album out that dropped off New Year's Day, and everybody knows about my website, www.onthemountainrecords.com. And everybody can like me on every social media page, follow me on every social media page to also find out more about me. And it's been a pleasure being on this show. One more thing I want to throw in here. I do have another YouTube channel on the side of my me doing music. I talk about different ways to better income called Free Money Target. If you just Google my name, not Google my name, but put my name in YouTube, Treshon Smith, you can see more of my channel. So thanks for having me on your show.
And if somebody wants to perhaps send their music to your label, who knows, they're interested in collaborating with you or some of your artists, how do they do that? How can they find you?
Well, they can start off by, going on my website and going into the contact portion of my website. And
what is the website again?
www.onthemountainrecords.com, and go to the contact portion of my website and contact me there, or they can also contact me on any social media profile links. And if I feel that me or my team feel that we are interested, I would definitely get back in touch with them, even if it's not just trying to sign to my label, even if it's just for collaboration or future, or somebody just wanting to book me for a show or anything.
Yes, it's onthemountainrecords.com.
Yes, sir.
The
We are all Africa.
This businessman made it in. Them double bags coming in. The entree status man. This businessman made it in. Them double bags coming in. The entree status man. This businessman made it in. Them double bags coming in. Businessman made it in. Them double bags coming in. Coming in. Take it back to them golden diamonds. Yes, made 100% guaranteed shining. Africa, where we all come from, grinding. Now I ain't saying we going back in time, but I said look up your history of mining. And if I can't collect them gold currencies, then I definitely can't mine any type of currency. Bitcoins to them cryptocurrencies, gold and diamond, made with every type of currency. Gold and diamond, and it's its own type of currency. Businessman to a businessman. If you can't reach my gold and diamonds level, then you can dig your shovel with all my metals. If you can't reach my gold and diamond level, then you can't reach my shovel without my metals. The
We are all Africa.
This businessman made it in. Them double bags coming in. The entree status man. This businessman made it in. Them double bags coming in. The entree status man. This businessman